Number 2, employment agreement, approval of an employment agreement with Robert Mellor as the successor village manager beginning October 1, 2018.
Yes.
Well, in case you didn't pay attention, we have one manager that just left, and our new manager is Bob Mellor, and he will be taking the helm from Joe Lynch. Bob, would you like to say a few words?
First of all, I'd like to thank the village board and the mayor for their confidence. And I feel honored and privileged to be appointed to this position. I also feel fortunate that over the last 35 years that I've been in Carroll Stream to have worked with two village managers that I feel are superstars in the industry. One of them being at the table to my right, Joe Breinig, not only recognized within Carroll Stream, but in the entire Chicagoland area. I mean, they're viewed as the top, Joe's viewed as one of the top managers in Chicago. Greg Belowski, his predecessor, is also known for his great management style. So thank you. I also have here my wife, who's in the back with my grandson, Liam. My daughter's here, and my son, and Taylor. They're all here, and I appreciate them being here. You can't do this job without the support of your family. And again, as Joe mentioned, the village manager can't do his job without a great staff, and we have a phenomenal staff here. As we found out during the Great Recession and during some of the rougher times, we came out pretty good. I mean, we came out a lot better than some of the other towns that weren't as fiscally responsible. Again, we do it, we pay as you go. We may not always be able to do that going in the future, but we have a good reputation in the Chicagoland area, and I look forward to working with you and facing the challenges that lie ahead. Thank you.
So Bob, congratulations, and you have our support, absolutely. We're not asking you if you'll fill Joe's shoes because, no, they're two different, you're two completely different people, and we have just as much confidence in you as we had in Joe. They're just different shoes. We're not going to expect you to be Joe, we're going to expect you to be Bob. And at least from my point, again, in my 16 years here, I have nothing but complete confidence that we'll move forward, and we'll move forward strongly. And not to take anything away from Joe, because I love him to death, but time to move on, and I have absolutely complete faith that we'll do that with you. And congratulations, and well-deserved.
Thank you. And one of the things that I forgot to mention is the village board and the mayor have always been outstanding. Not a lot of controversy. Matter of fact, no controversy. They all get along with each other and with staff. There's mutual respect. Even when, as some have mentioned before, there's been disagreements, we've accepted those and we've moved on, and we've always chosen the right path to go. So,
Is that your heart beating?
probably.
Anyone else?
Yes, Ms. Mayor. Congratulations. You have before you the opportunity to leave your legacy. Joe's left his legacy, Greg left his legacy before him, so it's your turn to shine, and one of your legacies is going to be that beautiful building that you have put your heart and soul into remodeling. While we're not naming anything except your office after you right now. I just want to say thank you for the hard work that you've put in, and one of the things that has always impressed me is you don't live in Carroll Stream, but you could not tell that at all by the amount of time that you spent here well after your workday is ended. You are here, you're putting in the time, and to other people around here, they just assume that you live in town. So thank you for caring about Carroll Stream as much as you do, and please continue to do that.
Thank you.
Thank you, trustee Frizzloni.
Bob, thank you so much for stepping up. I know when Joe announced his retirement, the initial feeling was maybe almost panic, and then knowing that you're right there to step up and take over, the comfort level went right back to normal. And I agree with everything Matt and Mary have said so far. I mean, I live in town, and you're probably here as much as I am. So, thank you so much, and please let us know anything at all that we can do for you to make your job easier and help you along the way if you need anything at all.
I certainly will, thank you.
Oh,
You're good?
when
Yeah, later.
when I
Okay,
do my
got it.
report.
You're good.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm 100% confident in Bob's ability, and I'll see you out there on the trails.
Yes.
So yeah.
Great Western Trail, yes.
One thing, when Joe came to me and told me that he was going to retire, he's actually going to be working for DuPage Mayors and Managers, which really runs everything in DuPage County. So I'm not really going to be losing Joe. I'll be able to pick up the phone. Our staff will be able to pick up the phone. It's just another extension of what we do, but in a different way. He's got his 35 years in, and I get it. I mean, I'm not sure that I like the system, but it works for them. And when you work that hard for 35 years and you have the reputation that he's got, he deserves to be able to do what he wants to do. But for me, it was panic mode? Yeah, panic mode. I like the culture that we have here in Carroll Stream. It's very important. And the culture comes from somebody that was born and raised here. I've been here 42 years. Some of us have lived here a long time. Some of us work here. I mean, in town, at the high school, at the Park District. I mean, as a firefighter and a union president or whatever his title is. He's got more titles than I have, but that's a good thing. But those are important things to me. And watching Bob and Joe work together, and I probably spend more time than everybody inside, only because we work on a lot of things together, that I've been able to work with Bob, and I think that culture won't change. That's what I was concerned with. We sat and I met with each one of my trustees. I wanted you to know this wasn't an easy process as far as the way it happened, as fast as it happened. I needed all the trustees to be on the same page. Didn't ask them too many questions. We all talked. We talked for an hour, hour and a half, all in one day, all separate, and they all came to the same conclusion, the right guy for the job. And basically, it was the culture. We don't want to see the culture of this village change. It's all about the people. It's all about doing the right thing. It's not overspending. It's not trying to be something we're not. We know what we are. We know we like what we are, and we want to stay that way. And we know it's going to get tougher, as the state continues to cripple us and take our money away from us, and we have taxpayers that are leaving us, and not because they don't like it. There's no room to grow, or they found another way to do their billing where they can save money or move it someplace else, and that's a killer for us. So we've got a job ahead of us. I'm counting on all of the staff while we're all here to back Bob up as much as you could, simply because with Joe leaving in a few weeks, Bob's still got to get the building done. He's still got to adjudicate all the dog bite cases if we have any problems. He's got to do Joe's job and his own job. So I'm counting on everybody, all the staff, you're all here, to step up and help Bob whenever he needs help. Not that he needs to ask you. I've already asked him. I can't do what they do, but I'm willing to help whatever I could do. And I'm fortunate that I'm in town. I can't ask anybody to quit their job to help, but I mean, any of you that are here, try and take as much pressure off of them until the search is done for an assistant to work with Bob, and we'll see whatever comes up, and I'm sure that'll be Bob and Carol will be working on that, and then we'll go from there. But in the meantime, that's critical. And so I'm pleased. We all like what we do, so just try to help each other as much as we can. Thank you.